Broadcasting to you from the heart of northern Minnesota, you are listening to the best music-oriented podcast and web series on all of YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Roger Radio Show. I am Roger Radio.
And I'm Aegis on Levity with the Interban Group.
Did you know that butter can actually be used as a shaving product as well?
Yeah.
My friend, my boy Cosmo Kramer taught me that, so. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another legit album review. I'm here representing Team USA, and we got Taco Bell in the background there, as you can tell. And obviously, the only Spanish that Aegis knows is what he learned at Taco Bell, just like with Beavis and Butthead, obviously. But, yeah, are we ready to review this album?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so ladies and gentlemen, this is another anniversary album, obviously, another one. And who else to talk about than the one and only Dave Matthews and his band, which is, of course, called the Dave Matthews Band. And we are going to be talking about their 1996 sophomore effort, simply titled Crash. Aegis, why don't you go ahead and say what you need to say quick about this before I do?
I thought this album was okay. Wasn't bad. Wasn't that good. It was okay.
There were only a couple good songs that I liked on here, but I would probably put this album in the same stratosphere as with Dire Straits' Brothers in Arms. That's how much it sucked. And the big issue with this is I can't be extremely biased towards this album because I love Dave Matthews, dude. I'm a Dave Matthews guy.
Yeah.
And I grew up listening to Dave Matthews, all right? I mostly knew who they were, mainly because of the song The Space Between, which was a huge part of my childhood. And when I've listened to this album for the very first time as a kid, I was expecting that song to be on here. But that was not the case.
Yeah, honestly, there are only like 3 songs on this album that I really liked.
I think there was like maybe only 2 or 3 for me also, yeah. Like I said, I can't be really biased towards this album because I am, like I said, a diehard Dave Matthews guy. Hell, I did not even know at first that it was him who had that acting role on You Don't Mess with the Zohan. I think he was like one of the villainous rednecks or whatever, or some shit like that. I can't remember. And of course, there's no denying that Dave Matthews has done a lot too, outside of music, you know, with his stuff that he does, like, I think for humanitarian stuff. I mean, he's one of the board members for Live Aid. And it just so happens that one of the headliners from Riverfest, who I got to meet last year, Margot Price, she actually knows Dave Matthews personally.
Nice.
Yeah. And she says that he's a really outgoing guy, you know, so. It's good. Just imagine, man. Small world, I guess. All right, so there isn't a whole lot of information regarding this album, but I'm just going to read what I can right here. The album was released on April 30th, 1996. It was recorded between October of 1995 and January of 1996. It was recorded at Bearsville Sound Studio in Woodstock, New York. The genres are considered as folk rock, soft rock, and alternative rock. Now, I really cannot say if I even heard even a single ounce of alt rock in this, to be honest with you. A lot of the music is soft rock, and I'm a diehard soft rock guy. Anyway, the album obviously goes for 68 minutes and 51 seconds. It was released by RCA Records, and the producer was Steve Lillywhite, who has worked with some big acts here, including the likes of Simple Minds and the Psychedelic Furs, etc., etc. Let me take a look one more time at it. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, he even worked with your boys in the Talking Heads also.
Really?
Yeah. And let's see. He also worked with U2, the Rolling Stones, Blue October, Peter Gabriel, Morrissey, The Killers, Fish, Counting Crows, and much more. So, yeah, that's pretty impressive to even say the least. Okay, so the album, like I said, they pretty much recorded from October of 95 to January of 96. It says right here that there are 4 known songs from the sessions that did not make it into the final cut. However, the titles of these songs are unknown. So if you ask me, this looks like some lost material right here.
Yeah.
I wonder what those songs could have been. I think maybe they were like just jam sessions that they shoved, you know, like what Pink Floyd did with Brain Damage for Dark Side of the Moon. They initially recorded, you know, the music for Brain Damage for their album Metal in 71, but they shelved that and they revisited it for Dark Side of the Moon. So who knows, maybe some of the music from these 4 unknown songs they probably could have revisited and released as like other songs years down the road, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, like a little EP
Yeah, even an
or an
EP.
anniversary edition kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't think Dave Matthews Band released any EPs actually. To be honest with you, let me take a look at that quick.
Uh-uh.
I know they've released like at least. Let me see here. They've released about 10 albums so far. Let me take a look. Oh yeah, they did release one EP that was in 1994, which was way before Crash was made, and this was, I think, just some sample music that they ended up using for their debut album. And then there's another EP that they released in 2010, and this was a little relief project thing they did to help those who were victims of the Haiti earthquake in 2010. So, which I called the earthquake year because it seemed like there were earthquakes at every corner of the world back then. All right. Now, according to this right here, the album has sold over 7 million copies, is 7 times platinum, and is actually considered the band's best-selling album.
Why?
I don't know. That's what it fucking says right here. Don't ask me. I mean, I guarantee you there's probably a lot of other good music that's out there. I mean, especially with whatever they released later down the road. So how the fuck should I know? Here it is. Here's the reviews that the album did get. It got AllMusic gave it 3.5 stars. Entertainment Weekly gave it a B plus. Houston Chronicle gave it 3 stars. Los Angeles Times gave it 2.5 out of 4 stars. The Philadelphia Inquirer gave it 3 out of 4 stars. Pitchfork gave it a 7.5 out of 10. Q gave it 4 out of 5 stars. The Rolling Stone Album Guide gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Spin Magazine gave it 5 out of 10 stars. And USA Today gave it 3 out of 4 stars. Now, here's what they say about this here. Q described Crash as equal parts originality and willful complication, and stated, although the band's determinately jammy methods do lead them away from their songs at times. Almost every track of Crash is at least good in parts. Entertainment Weekly's Tom Sinclair praised the band's technical abilities, concluding that one of the nicest things about DMB's music, which is their acronym, is that its a distinctive complexity serves as a virtual assurance against the flood of lame imitator bands. Stephen Thomas Erlewine of AllMusic gave a more mixed assessment, stating that while the band continued to get better, the songs themselves lacked memorable hooks, ultimately concluding that Crash is an album that will please fans but not novices. Jim DeRogatis of Rolling Stone was unfavorable, deeming Matthews' vocals too much like Sting's at times, which I actually can hear, and his lyrics typically banal. While remarking that the album's musical eclecticism gives Matthews a slight edge over his peers, but that's sort of like saying you prefer vanilla ice cream to vanilla frozen yogurt. Robert Kreisgau of The Village Voice evaluated Crash as a dud. Um, like I said, there were a couple good moments, but I'm never fucking revisiting this album again. Like I
Me
said,
neither.
I'm gonna put this at the same fucking atmosphere or stratosphere as with Brothers in Arms by Dire Straits. That's just how much I fucking hated this. Although, like I said, there were only like two or three songs that I actually did like, but everything else I fucking hated. Anyway, the weekly charts, the album peaked at number 2 on the US Billboard 200. And for the year end charts, it peaked at the US Billboard 200 at 26, and the year later it was 29 on the 200 the year later. Certified Canada, it's certified platinum in Canada with 100,000 copies, and in the United States, it is 7 times platinum with 7 million copies.
Really didn't deserve it.
Like I said, dude, I don't know what else to even fucking say here, dude. Like, god damn it. Ah, shall we just get into the music?
Yep.
We are gonna start with number 1, which is So Much to Say, and the one thing
I
I
really
did
don't have
like,
much to say about this song.
the one thing I did like about this was did you hear like at the beginning of the song, like how you hear Dave Matthews doing, the how musicians always do 1, 2, 3, 4 and all that before they're starting their live shows.
Yep.
He technically did it for this album here, but it's kind of like counting down of like, let's get the album going, 1, 2, 3, 4 and all that. It did start a little bit slow, but I kind of did like the hooks on it. The music video, there wasn't really a whole lot to say. I think it was like just them performing, and
Yeah.
there wasn't anything too special about the music video in general. So, no, but I
Yeah, I
like I
thought this song was kind of mundane, and the music video was also kind of mundane. Nothing interesting at all.
yeah. Like I said, dude, it just there wasn't a whole lot to say. Like I did like the hooks, and I did like the saxophone work that was on it. You know,
Yeah.
but it did feel like it was kind of slow at times, to say the least. So, you want to get into the lyrics, dude?
Sure. Yeah, it says here, this song is about people who talk and talk, but truly have nothing significant to say.
That seems about right. That actually does seem about right.
I say my hell is a closet I'm stuck inside, can't see the light. And my heaven is a nice house in the sky. Got central heating in them, all right. Yeah, 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 can't see the light. Keep it locked up inside, don't talk about it. Tend to talk about the weather. Yeah, 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 can't see the light. Open up my head and let me out, little baby. Because here we have been standing for a long, long time, treading trodden trails for a long, long time. I say my hell is the closet I'm stuck inside. Can't see the light. And my heaven is a nice house in the sky. Got central heating and I'm all right. 'Cause here we have been standing for a long, long time, treading trodden trails for a long, long time,
Yes.
time. I find sometimes it's easy to be myself. Sometimes I find it's better to be someone else. I see you young and soft, oh little baby. Little feet, little hands, little hands, little feet, little baby. 1 year of crying and the words creep up inside, creep into your mind. Yeah. So much to say, 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 so much to say. Because here we have been standing for a long, long time, treading trodden trails for a long, long time, time. I find sometimes it's easy to be myself. Sometimes I find it's better to be someone else. So much to say, 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 so much to say. Open up my head and let me out, little baby.
That's it.
Yep,
Where he, where he says treading trodden trails. I thought he was saying tripping, trapping trails.
tripping, trapping trails.
It feels like it would have made more sense, especially with the way Dave Matthews slurred his words and all that. He slurred his words just as bad as Zach De La Rocha did on that one song that we were talking about last week on Evil Empire.
Yeah.
But I guess but like I said, there's a difference between reading lyrics and hearing lyrics. So, but yeah, I thought this album was decent and all. I meant this song I thought was decent.
Yeah.
Oh, and can we take a minute to talk about the album artwork for this? Like, I don't know what the hell kind of a collage this is right here. I see a bunch of feathers, and then the film reel that almost looks like the old 1920 style film reel. So I don't know what the hell they're doing with this collage right here.
Yeah, I know what the hell that is.
I really don't either. But I get the only thing that's distinctive mostly for me is just the background colors. Like they had to put the Crips colors right by the Bloods colors, and you know there's gonna be a
Mm,
fucking gang war in this shit. Um, let me see here. Here, let me quickly read this here. So the song was released as a single in August of 1996. It was recorded in Bearsville in Woodstock, New York. The genres are folk rock and jazz fusion. Um, it was released by RCA Records, and songwriters were David John Matthews, Boyd Tinsley, and Peter Grisar. Um, yeah, the song actually won a Grammy Award for Best Rock Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocal at the Grammy Awards in '97. What are your thoughts?
For a two-step?
This song, won a Grammy at the '97 Grammys for Best Rock Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocal.
Yeah, for a two-step?
Yes. Or no, it's
Well,
for So Much to Say. Because I'm reading the So Much to Say
oh,
info right now.
uh, fuck that. So much to say was one of the weaker songs on the album. On this album full of weak songs.
No, no, there is one song that I really, really did love that we will get to when I get to it.
Yeah,
And I do believe, honestly, that song should have won that Grammy instead. That's just my take. For the song, the charts on here, so much to say, peaked at number 48 on the U.S. Hot 100 airplay for the Billboards, number 38 on the U.S. Billboard Adult Top 40, number 31 on the U.S. Billboard Mainstream Top 40, and number 19 on the U.S. Billboard Modern Rock Tracks. So, yeah.
Uh,
All right, that's all the info. All right, now for the next song, which is Two Step that you brought up, and I'll be honest with you, I actually thought this sounded more westerny.
this is one of the three songs in this album that I actually enjoyed.
For me, I have to compare this song or put it in the same stratosphere as with the Man's Too Strong from Dire Straits' album Brothers in Arms. And ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna hear me making this reference, but that's how I fucking feel about it.
Aw.
Will you tell your cat to fuck off? We're recording
Look at the
right now.
kitty.
I don't. She just yawned. She said hi. um, let's see here. The album was released in January of 1997 as a single. The genres are rock, folk rock, and bluegrass. As it was released by RCA Records, and Dave Matthews was the songwriter here. Um, it has appeared on multiple live albums that they released in the future that include Live at Red Rocks August 15th, 1995, The Best of What's Around Volume 1, and the Central Park concert. So it peaked at number 11 on the U.S. Adult Alternative Airplay chart. Um, oh, here we go. Oh, the song was an interesting fact right here. It says the song was used as intro music for the Robin Williams HBO special Live on Broadway in 2002. So, okay. Alrighty. I'll get into it.
Okay.
Say my love, I came to you with best intentions. You laid down and gave to me just what I'm seeking. Say love, you drive me to distraction. Oh, hey, my love, do you believe that we might last 1,000 years or more if not for this? No, you're gonna only last for a year and a half, then you're gonna dump each other. Or if you get married, you're probably gonna only last for 30 years only to dump each other's asses like everyone else that I know's been fucking doing. So much for in sickness and in health till death do you part. Go fuck yourselves. Um, our flesh and blood, it ties you and me right up, tie me down. Oh well, celebrate we will, because life is short but sweet for certain. You're damn right. We're climbing two by two to be sure these days continue, these things that we cannot change. Hey, my love, you came to me like a wine comes to this mouth, grown tired of water all the time. You quench my heart and you quench my mind. Celebrate we will, because life is short but sweet for certain. We're climbing two by two to be sure these days continue. The things we cannot celebrate, you and me, climbing two by two to be sure. Or these days continue, things we cannot change. Oh, my love, I came to you with best intentions. You laid down and gave to me just what I'm seeking. Celebrate we will, because life is short but sweet for certain. We're climbing two by two to be sure these days continue. Things we cannot change. Things we cannot change. Yeah, we can't fucking change shit. And everyone, I'm sorry if I'm really fucking snippy right now. I'm old, I'm fucking tired, and I'm surrounded by fucking children all the time. And not to mention, listening to this album certainly didn't fucking help me today at all. But then, of course, it's an anniversary album, and we have to deliver. All right, so we're gonna get to the next song, and this is probably my least least favorite song on this album, dude, and it's fucking Crash Into Me.
I didn't like it either.
This is supposed to be their biggest single.
Yeah, it did kind of suck.
Like I said, dude, this song ah, literally last night I had to I still had it in my head to the point where I had to drown it out. So I had to literally crank up like a bunch of Super Tramp to get it out of my head. And that was just both Crime of the Century and Breakfast in America combined. It took literally all of that to get it out of my head. The music video, I don't even know what to say about the music video, honestly. It looks like I could not for the life of me even understand what the hell was going on. But this is what it says here. The music video was directed by Dean Carr and premiered on November 12th of 1996. The video depicts the band members in a forest setting, dressed in a forest dweller style clothing while surrounded by dancers who perform interpretively what?
Interpretively.
Interpretively around them. So there was no meaning behind this. I was expecting a music video of like they're in New York City, right? And then there's like how many vehicles crashing into each other as it says crash into me. So I thought it'd be about car crashes.
Honestly, out of the three music videos, I think this one was the strongest.
It had better editing. Heck, even some of the clips showed that, you know, that old stock footage that they did back in the early 1900s?
Yeah.
That's what it almost looked like for some of the shots. Anyway. All right. The song was released as a single on October 29th, 1996. It was recorded once again at Bearsville in Woodstock. The genres are soft rock and folk rock. The label was RCA once again, and the songwriter was David J. Matthews, and the producer was Steve Lillywhite. The song it reached number 7 on the U.S. Alternative Airplay Billboard charts, number 19 on the U.S. Billboard Radio Songs chart, number 2 on the U.S. Billboard Adult Alternative Airplay chart, number 9 on the U.S. Billboard Adult Pop Airplay, and number 18 on the U.S. Billboard Pop Airplay. And the year-end charts, it ended at 14 on the U.S. Billboard Adult Top 40, and number 25 on the U.S. Billboard Modern Rock Tracks. Let's see here. Just trying to see what else there is quick. Okay, here we go. On VH1 Storytellers, Matthews stated that the song was about the perspective of a peeping Tom watching a girl at night through her bedroom window. Dave Matthews also described the song at the Pink Pop Festival as a nice song about sex. It's begging for sex. No, it isn't. If you want a song that's about sex and begging for sex, listen to Darling Nikki by Prince. This song was anything but that. I would not even, in my wildest dreams, play this song while I'm doing it. I wouldn't be caught dead committing necrophilia listening to this song. Anyway, get into the lyrics, please.
Yeah, you've got your ball, you got your chain. Tied to me tight, tie me up again. Who's got their claws in you, my friend? Into your heart I'll beat again. Sweet like candy to my soul, sweet you rock and sweet you roll. Lost for you, I'm so lost for you. Oh, when you come crash into me, and I come into you, and I come into you. It's a boy's dream, it's a boy's dream. Touch your lips just so I know. In your eyes, love, it glows so. I'm bare boned and crazy for you. Oh, when you come crash into me, yeah, baby, when I come into you, it's a boy's dream, a boy's dream. If I've gone overboard, then I'm begging you to forgive me for my haste. When I'm holding you so, girl, close to me, and you come crash into me, baby, and I come into you. Hike up your skirt a little more and hike up your skirt a little more and show the world to me. Hike up your skirt a little more and show your world to me. A boy's dream in a boy's dream. While I watch you there through the window and I stare at you, you are nothing but you wear it so well, tied up and twisted, the way I'd like to be. For you, for me, come crash into me. Baby, come crash into me, yeah, crash into me, crash into me. Oh, I'm king of the castle. You're my dirty rascal. Crash into me. Please crash into me, baby. We both know, see the way, come crash into me. See the way you come rash into me. Crash into me. Oh, no, 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 no. Hey. Oh, no, 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 no. Hey, yeah.
Can we just say right now, when he says, and I come into you, can we please just can we please just take a moment to just look at this and say that they did not spell it as C-U-M? Because if they would have, it would have made more plausible sense. Just imagine if they actually did a different music video and they did it about a one night stand and then all of a sudden coming to you and then at the end it says 9 months later. I would not be caught dead fucking a dead ass goat listening to this shit. And this is supposed to be their most popular song.
People have bad tastes in music.
Obviously, in my opinion, dude, it should have either been the Space Between or American Baby that should have been their most popular songs. Even those songs were way more fucking better than this song here. Like, trust me, dude, give both those songs a listen and you come back to me on that.
Hmm.
Then you'll know what real good fucking music is. Isn't any of you who actually think that this song is, fucking go fuck yourselves. Like, seriously.
All right, next we got Too Much, which is also one of the three songs on this album that I actually enjoyed.
Yeah, it was the same for me. It's a song that I will probably revisit. Like, I thought it was all right. Let me see here. I thought this for me, honestly, for when the album start was kind of starting up a bit. I believe when Too Much came on, it was kind of when the music kind of did start picking up a little more. Um, anyway, Too Much was released as a single in April of 1996. It was recorded at Bearsville Studios in Woodstock, New York. The genres are rock and funk rock. It was released by RCA Records. The songwriters were Carter Buford, Stefan Lassard, Dave Matthews, Leroy Moore, and Boyd Tinsley, who are all the members of the band. And the producer was Steve Lillywhite. Can you hear me?
There, now I can hear you.
Okay. Some reason my internet just sacked it up again. You might want to fix your webcam. You're kind of lagging a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Is
you're
that
looking
better?
a little better. I think
Okay.
probably right after track 5, we'll take a quick break, and then I'll probably end up checking my internet to make sure we're good. Everything's crashing on me. Crash into me. Anyway, no, you heard everything I said, right? Just to be sure.
No.
Okay, well, I'm sure you'll look back on it and give it a listen and all that. It was just the info I was
Yeah.
reading.
Okay.
Anyway, the song for on the chartings, it peaked at number 5 on the U.S. Billboard Modern Rock Tracks and number 9 on the U.S. Billboard Mainstream Rock Tracks. So that's actually something I agree with. It was also featured on the compilation album The Best of What's Around Volume 1, which is pretty good to say the least. Um like I said, this is I feel where the album really just started picking up a little more
Yeah.
at least for a time being. Jeez. I was about to listen to the music, but for some reason, dude, I can't, it won't let me fucking turn it down. It did let me do that before. What the hell just happened here? I think my computer's cursed or something. All right, I think we're good. All right, I guess I'll get into it. Otherwise, can you do the lyrics for this one, please? Because the next song I want to do the lyrics for.
Yeah. All right. Go straight in, suck up and go. Cool it, swallow, swallow. Bow, breathe deep, take it all. It comes cheap. Push it through the doors, cause in between the lines, I'm gonna pack more lines. So I get down in. Ooh, traffic jam got more cars than the beach got sand. Suck it up, suck it up, suck it up. Fill it up until no more. I'm no crazy creep. I've got it coming to me because I'm not satisfied. The hunger keeps on growing.
Yeah,
I eat too much. I drink too much. I want too much, too much. I've got to get it somewhere. I mean, you never know, maybe. You're dreaming. Up. Who do you think you're watching? Who do you think you need? Play for me, play more. 10 times in the same day. I need more. I'm going over my borders. I'm going to take more. More from you, letter by letter. I eat too much. I drink too much. I want too much, too much. I'm, I told God I'm coming to your country. I'm going to eat up your cities, your homes, you know. I've got a stomach full, it's not a chip on my shoulder. I've got this growl in my tummy, and I'm gonna stop it today. I eat too much, I drink too much, I want too much, too much. Hey, suck it up, suck it up, suck it up, suck it up. Yeah, suck it up, 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 baby. I eat too much, I drink too much, I want too much, too much. Gotta get it somewhere. I eat too much.
yeah. Um,
That's it.
yeah. Like I said, this is a okay song for me, which I'll
Yeah.
probably revisit, but probably not a whole lot. But for me, honestly, it kind of for me honestly it does not pale in comparison to the next song, which is actually my most favorite one. The only reason why I say the next song, number 40, which is simply tell 40, number 41 is my most favorite, it's actually the only thing that was actually listenable for me.
Yeah, I thought it was decent.
Like, it was the only thing that was actually listenable throughout this whole thing. The only thing that I did not appreciate was the fact that when you listen to the end of the song, they actually cutted it right before it fully ended. They
Yeah.
basically did what Pink Floyd's The Dark Side of the Moon did for Breathe, when they cut it away from it right before the song ended and it actually bled into On the Run. They did that for this song right here. Like, it felt like the song, for me, honestly, it felt like if they would have used it as a jam session tune for Saturday Night Live in the 90s. It just had that right 90s tune to it that I really liked.
Yeah.
And it's basically something that's not crazy or way too soft. It like hits that right tune of like the sake of balancing. You know, I could just be sitting back like this here, coffee in my hand. It's sprinkling outside, and I'd be sitting right in front of a uh chimney fire. You know.
Yeah.
That, and considering that it's just called number 41, I don't know what it is about the name. What is the name of the track supposed to even mean? Number 41, like what does it mean?
Got no idea. Written about a falling out with an old manager, the track is mainly focused around a saxophone solo following the end of the third verse.
Yeah.
Given its name because, according to Matthews, it was the 41st song written for the band. They never came up with a better title, so this one stuck, echoing a trend from number 34.
Ha! Yeah. And remember, dude, the saxophones were done by Leroy Moore, who was their longtime saxophonist, who come August, it'll be actually 18 years since he died. I know it's from injuries he sustained in a four-wheeling accident in Virginia. Yeah, and yeah, he was a hell of a saxophonist. I think if I have to choose like any saxophonist in recent memory that I really did like, it's Leroy Moore, without a doubt.
Yep. I really like uh Donnie McCaslin. He's a great saxophonist.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he did the saxophone on Black Star.
yeah. I can't remember. Didn't he do any other works with any other musicians?
I think so. He also did some of his own work.
Yeah, I guess I can't remember honestly. I swear I thought there were some other people he worked with too, but I could be wrong. So, alrighty, here we go. Like I said, I now my mood actually is kind of a little lined up now that we've gone to this song. So, well, like I said, the only thing that I did not agree with was how they cut it. Like if you just downloaded number 41, right? Without the song that came afterwards, you would hear that they just cut the song off immediately. They did what they did with Breathe on Dark Side of the Moon. So, but everything else was really enjoyable to say the least for this song. So, all right. Come and see. I swear I'm better now. I'm playing time against my troubles. Oh, I'm coming slow by speeding in. Do you wish a dance? And while I'm in the front, the play on time is one. Oh, but the difficulty's coming here. I will go in this way and find my own way out. I won't tell you to begin, but it's coming too much more. Me, come down that ghost that come back, reeling in you now. Oh, what if they came down crashing? In a way, I used to play for all the loneliness that nobody notices. Now, boy, begging slow, I'm coming here, only waiting. I wanted to stay, I wanted to play, I wanted to love you. I'm only this far, and only tomorrow leads the way. I'm coming waltzing back and moving into your head. Please, I wouldn't pass this by. Oh, I wouldn't take any more than what sort of man goes by. I will bring water. Why won't you ever be glad? It melts no wonder. I came in praying for you. Why won't you run into the rain and rave and let the tears splash all over you? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, indeed, man. Alrighty, so I'd say let's take a quick break right now, man. I kind of need to get my bearings and all that.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back after this brief bullshit message from yours truly. Ladies and gentlemen, over the last few months since I started this podcast and YouTube channel, I've been preaching a whole lot about how rock and roll is the one true music genre to listen to. That's because it's the only good music out there. And obviously, I have a strong hatred for adult contemporary and pop music. I believe it's the greatest crime against humanity since the Holocaust. And I don't know why, ladies and gentlemen, had to buy these, obviously, because it's music related. Selena Gomez Oreo cookies. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would you buy these, Roger? Because I'm pathetic and I'm asking for help! Alright, let's see what we got here. It's almost like the Post Malone Oreo cookie here. Cheers. Be sure to go follow me on all my social media today to stay updated on when I upload. Ladies and gentlemen, Team USA here with Taco Bell, and welcome to the Roger Radio Show and another legit album review. We are still continuing on with this bullshit atrocity that we have been reviewing and all that. I'm really fucking tired. I'm really fucking crabby. And the last thing that I needed was this album popping up, which I call Brothers in Arms 2.0, and I'm talking about Crash by the Dave Matthews Band. Having said all that, we are going to get back into it with the song Say Goodbye. And I wish at this point I would have said goodbye to this album review, so. What can I say about this? You can hear that when you start Say Goodbye, you can actually hear number 41 ending, you know?
Yeah, I liked the flute in this song. The flute was pretty good.
For some reason, every time I kept here, I like the flute too, but for some reason, every time I heard the flute, I kept thinking I was on Sentinel Island being chased by the Sentinelese. Do you know who I'm even talking about? Look it up. Look it up and you'll know what I mean. Like I said, the flute I thought was a nice touch, you know? Oh, and also the drums at the beginning too.
Yeah. This song actually, this album, I mean, actually has some good drumming on it. I likes the drumming.
Yeah. You combine the flute and the drums, and it felt like I was being chased on Sentinel Island or even being chased by some of the tribes in Africa. Otherwise, you know the movies, the Cannibal Holocaust or the Green Inferno?
Yeah.
Just imagine you fucking make a mashup with those movies, right? And you put this song in the background. I swear to God, I don't know what's going on. My cat's meowing. Hang on a minute. Ugh. I just lost my camera monitor. Hold on a minute. We're having some technical difficulties on my end here. You probably could still see me, but I don't know.
I can see it.
All right, perfect. My camera monitor's on. I accidentally bumped my monitor and it turned off on me, and I had to reboot it. So, yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna have nightmares of being cannibalized while this song's playing in the background. So, alrighty. I guess I'll go do this one since you did a 2 in a row kind of thing. So I'll go next. So here we are tonight, you and me together. The storm outside and the fire's bright. Oh, and in your eyes, I see what's on my mind. You've got me wild, turned around inside. Oh, and then desire is creeping up heavy. Oh, inside here, and I know you feel the same way as I do. Now let's make this an evening. Lovers for a night, lovers for tonight. Well, stay here with me. Love tonight just for an evening, and we're gonna make it, and then the passionate pictures. You and me and twist up as secret creatures, and we'll stay here. Tomorrow we go back to being friends. No, we can't. But tonight let's be lovers. You see what I mean? You can't go back. Once you banged, there's no going back. You'll
Yep.
never be the same again. Ah, we kiss and sweat. We'll turn this better thing into the best of all we can offer. Oh, this rogue kiss, tangled tongues and lips. To see me this way, I'm turning and turning for you. Ah, girl, ah, just tonight. Run away here with me. Oh, an evening. Ah, just wait and see then. Tomorrow, go back to your man. I'm back to my world, and we're back to being friends. No, you can't! No, you fucking can't! Oh, wait and see me? Ah, tonight. Oh, let's do this thing. Ah, we are is wasting hours until the sun comes up. It's all ours. On our way here, come tomorrow and go back to being friends. Yeah, I'll go back to being friends tonight. Let's be lovers. I keep fucking telling you that's not how this
Yep.
works. Oh, please. Oh, now he's begging. Tonight, let's be lovers. So yeah, will. Tonight, let's be lovers. Oh, yeah, tonight, let's be lovers. And hear me call, oh, soft spoken and whispering love. Oh, a thing or two I have to say here. Oh, tonight, let's go all the way then. Oh, and I'll love to see you just for this evening. Let's strip down a trip out at this. One evening, I'll start with a kiss on our way here. And tomorrow, we'll be back to being friends. But now, lovers, love you, yeah. Just for tonight, one night, love you. And tomorrow, say goodbye. Tomorrow, say goodbye. Tomorrow, say goodbye. Dude, doesn't this not sound like something that you would read in an erotic novel? I've read my dad's erotic novel, and there is nothing like this in that.
Yeah, I thought that song "Say Goodbye" was not that good, but I did like the flute.
Don't forget the drumming too, dude. The drumming actually did
Yeah,
complement the flute to say the least, you know. Like I said, I'm probably gonna have nightmares of being chased in the jungle every time I listen to this song. So, anyway,
right.
now this is a song that's conflicting for me here, Drive In, Drive Out, because Dave Matthews at this point just tried sounding like a hard rock singer, you know? Like, that's how I felt about his singing, is like, I felt he was trying to be too much of a hard rock singer. Like,
Yeah,
you cannot change your voice like that. It does not work that way in this music business. You can try, but you're gonna fucking fail.
all right. So next up, we got "Drive In, Drive Out."
It did seem a little hard rockish for me, you know.
I thought it was decent.
Ugh. I mean, and like I said, dude, like this song is almost completely out of the atmosphere of how the Dave Matthews Band's music usually is. But then, of course, I can't say that because if you've listened to like I think it was called Madman's Eyes from their album Walk Around the Moon, it's kind of a little hard rockish too. So I really can't say, you know. I ain't got
All
nothing
right.
else to say, so you go ahead.
Want me to get into the lyrics?
Yeah, why don't you do that?
All right. I hear more than I like to, so I boil my head in a sense of humor. I laugh at what I cannot change. I throw it all on the pyre again. Go then and do this. I do it for you. When all that I want to be, when all that I want is so badly to be by myself again. It's going to drive me right out of my brain. Drive in, drive out, I'm leaving, drive in, drive out. I'll come back again, drive in, drive out, I'm leaving, drive in, drive out. I don't care if we all turn to waste, so when I beg, you avoid me. Because I smell of dirt, hungry, hungry boy, you won't leave me alone, the boy won't go. Sooner or later we're done, sooner or later I'm gone, because sooner or later we're gone, sooner away. Oh, my head is pounding now. Ugh, God has all but left me behind. Not a sense of worry. I'm going to drive in and drive out again. Drive in, drive out, I'm
Yeah.
leaving. Drive in, drive out. I'll come. Drive in, drive out, I'm leaving. Drive in, drive out. I'm over this arrangement around here. Emptiness sounded so good. I want to drive you right into my world. Drive in, drive out, I'm leaving. Drive in, drive out. I'll come. Drive in, drive out, I'm leaving. Drive in, drive out. And that's it.
Yeah. No, every time I hear drive in, drive out, I'm leaving, I hear drive in, drive. Like seriously, Dave, just go back to soft rock. Go back to folk rock. Hard rock ain't your best suit, man. Okay, this next song here, I want to hear your thoughts first before I get into mine, but it's Let You Down.
Let you down. Really let me down. Honestly, I think it might have just been the weakest song on the album.
Oh god, dude. I liked the music itself, but Dave Matthews was way too fucking quiet on this song, dude.
Yeah.
Like I swear to God, like the whole entire time I was listening to this song, I was waiting for it to start up and whatnot, but no, it stayed like that the whole fucking time. Like I said, dude, if I his singing was too quiet. But I think probably if I think this will probably be a song that I'll probably end up listening to while I'm high.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about it, really. I think this is a song that that you can probably get high to. So, but then of course the lyrics, the goddamn singing was way too quiet. And I don't know what it is, but does this not sound like a song that you'd hear in the background of like a dream that you have that turns into a nightmare where you're expecting like a big ass jump scare to wake you up?
Sure, I was just listening to the song and see it, check out the volume. What did you say?
Never mind. Anyway, I'm gonna get into this right now. I let you down, let me pick you up. I let you down, let me climb up you to the top so I can see the view from up there. Tangled in your hair, I let you down. I have no lid upon my head, but if I did, you could look inside and see what's on my mind. You could look inside and see what's on my mind. I let you down. Oh, forgive me. You give me love. Let me walk with you. Maybe I could say, maybe talk with you, open up and let me through. Don't walk away, don't walk away. I have no lid upon my head, but if I did, you could look inside and see what's on my mind. You could look inside and see what's on my mind. I let you down. How could I be such a fool like me? I let you down, tail between my legs. I'm a puppy for your love. I'm a puppy for your love. I have no lid upon my head, but if I did, you could look inside and see what's on my mind. Oh, it's you. I let you down. I'm a puppy for your love. I'm a puppy for your love. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. I let you down. No, I'm not gonna fucking forgive you. I'm not even gonna forgive you for your lyrics being too fucking quiet.
Yeah, and I just re-listened to it, and yeah, the lyrics are awfully quiet.
Like I said, this is a song that I'm gonna probably hear in my dreams, only for it to turn into a nightmare. And when the song ends, a big ass jump scare is gonna happen where I'm gonna end up waking up screaming my head off.
Fucking Freddy Fazbear is gonna wake your ass up.
What about Foxy, dude? He'll probably end up pouncing on my ass. Oh, and don't forget Chica. Don't forget about Chica or even Bonnie or even Golden Freddy for that fact. I think probably the jump scare part, it's going to be Golden Freddy, and then it's going to say, and it's like how the game crashes when the Golden Freddy jump scare ends happens. It's pretty much going to be me, but instead I'm just going to be dead in my sleep. Anyway, let's continue on.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is Lie on Our
uh,
Graves, and what are your thoughts?
uh, I thought it was boring, but it picked up for a little bit, like around halfway through.
Yeah,
So it was good for a little bit, but mostly it kind of sucked.
yeah. I mean, it's a. I can't. I don't even know what else to even fucking say at this point right now, dude. You know, like, it did. You are right. It did pick up a little bit. I did like the acoustic guitar work that was in it. You know, but I don't know what else to even fucking say about this right now. Go ahead, continue, please.
All right, when I step into the light, my arms are wide. My arms are open wide. When I step into the light, my eyes search wildly. Would you not like to be sitting on top of the world with your legs hanging free? Would you not like to be okay, okay, okay? When I'm walking by the water, splish splash me and you taking a bath. When I'm walking by the water, come up through my toes, to my ankles, to my head, to my soul, and I'm blown away. When I'm walking by the water, splish splash me and you taking a bath. When I'm walking through the water, come up through my toes, to my ankles, to my head, to my soul, and I'm blown away. I can't believe that we would lie in our graves wondering if we had spent our living days well. I can't believe that we would lie in our graves dreaming of things that we might have been. I can't believe that we would lie in our graves wondering if we had spent all our days well. I can't believe that we would lie in our graves dreaming of things that might have been. Would you not like to be? I can't believe that you. Would you not like to be? Would you not like to be? Okay, okay, okay. That's it.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, the acoustic guitar was good, and I did like the saxophone that was in it as well, but I just did not care about this song really, you know.
Yeah,
This next song I also fucking hated, and it was Cry
me too.
Freedom. This almost reminded me of one of the other fucking songs. I think it was not your latest trick, but the one afterwards from Brothers in Arms, and what it reminded me of, and it fucking pissed me off.
Mm,
Let me look quick. Okay. Yeah, it reminded me of Why Worry.
yeah,
Like I said, like I don't even know what else to say about this song. So,
oh,
anyway, how can I turn away? Brother, sister, go dancing through my head. Human as to human, the future is no place to place your better days. Sonia, cry freedom, cry from a crowd 10,000 wide. Hope laid upon hope that this crowd will not subside. Let this flag burn to dust and a new fair design we be raised while we wait hands head in hands, hands in prayer, and fall into a dreamless sleep again, and we wave our hands. Hands and feet are all alike, but gold between divide us. Hands and feet are all alike, but fear between divide us all slip away. There was a window, and by it stood a mirror in which he could see himself. He thought of something he had never had, but hoped would come along. Cry freedom, cry from deep inside, where we all confined, while we wave hands in fire, wave our hands. Hands and feet are all alike, but gold between divide us. Hands and feet are all alike, but fear between divide us slip away. In this room stood a little child, and in this room, this little child, she would remain until someone might decide to dance this little child across this hall, into a cold, dark space where she might never trace her way across this crooked mile, across this crooked page. Hey, cry freedom, cry from deep inside where we are all confined till we wave our hands. How can I turn away? Brother, sister, go dancing through my head. Human as to human, the place is no place to place your better days. Hands and feet are all alike, but gold between divide us. Hands and feet are all alike, but fear between divide us. Hands and feet are all alike. Hear what I say, hear what I say. Oh, so be it. Yeah, I want to dance away. How can I turn away? Brother, sister, go dancing through my head. Human as to human, the future is no place to place your better days. And I'm gonna have better days too. All I just gotta do is
Once you're
cut
done with
this.
this fucking album.
Yeah, once I'm done. Yeah, once we are done with this fucking album, then yeah, we're gonna have better days. And I gotta remember, I gotta look at the schedule. Whatever's next week, I hope it's way fucking better.
Gonna be either Affinity by Haken or The Drift by Scott Walker, I think.
I need to take a look because I think there was like something else that was going on next week, but I
Yeah.
could be wrong. I need to take a look when I can, so I'll let you know. Next up is Trippin' Billies.
I really liked this song. I thought it was pretty cool.
This was like one of the only other good songs that was on here too.
Yep.
Um, so here's what it says right here. Here, the song was released as a single in March 1997. The genre is just rock. It was released by RCA Records. The songwriter was David J. Matthews and the producer was Steve Lillywhite. Let's see here. Oh, singer-songwriter Jimmy Buffett actually performed this song Trippin' Billies at concerts on numerous occasions, believe it or not. Um, the song peaked at number 18 on the US Billboard Modern Rock Tracks and number 20 on the Canada RPM Alternative 30 charts. Now, there was actually an original version of this song, which appeared on their independent release, Remember Two Things, which was featured on the soundtrack of the film White Man's Burden. It is also notable for being the first track the violinist Boyd Tinsley played with the group, as he had been invited to contribute to the demo before eventually becoming a full-time member. So there's a little bit of history for you right there. So that's pretty cool. And I guess, like I said, the rest is history, man.
Want me to dive into lyrics?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead?
All right. We were above, you were standing underneath us. We were not yet lovers. Dragons were smoked. What the fuck?
I
Uh,
have no idea. I tried to quit figuring things out a long time ago, man.
Bumblebees were stinging us. I was soon to be crazy. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we'll die. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we'll die. Because we're tripping billies. We're wearing nothing but our shadows. Shadows falling down on the beach sand. Remembering once out on the beaches, we wore pineapple grass bracelets. So why would you care to get out of this place? You and me and all your friends, such a happy human race. Yeah, because we're tripping billies. We are all sitting, legs crossed around a fire. My yellow flame, she dances. Tequila drinking, oh, our minds will wander to wondrous places. So why would you care to get out of this place? You and me and all our friends, such a happy human race. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we'll die. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we'll die. Take it up, Boyd. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow will die. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow will die. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow will die. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow will die. Yeah, that's it.
Honestly, dude, I will say this here. They this this song right here should have actually closed out the album because the last one was just fucking horrendous, and it's Proudest Monkey.
Yeah, that was like third or fourth worst on the album.
Trippin' Billies would have been a better song to close out than whatever the hell we listened to right here. I cannot for the life of me comprehend what I was listening to, but this song made me want a lobotomy. I would rather get at least 3 lobotomies than listen to this again. Anyway,
Uh, uh.
swinging this tree, Mo, I am bounce around so well, branch to branch, limb to limb, you see. All in a day's dream, I'm stuck like the other monkeys here. I am a humble monkey sitting up in here again, but then came the day I climbed out of these safe limbs, ventured away, walking tall, head high up and singing. I went to the city. Car horns, corners, and the gritty. Now I am the proudest monkey you've ever seen. Monkey see, monkey do, yeah.
Uh.
Then comes the day, staring at myself, I turn to question me. I wonder, do I want the simple life that I once lived in? Well, oh, things were quiet then. In a way, they were the better days, but now I am the proudest monkey you've ever seen. Monkey see, monkey do, yeah. And it just repeats all of it.
Yeah, fuck that.
Is it finally over?
It's over, Roger. You're safe now.
I'm telling you, there is not enough liquor and therapy to undo what happened here today. This album I really did not like too so much so that I cannot give it any more than a 4.
Really? I was thinking like around like 6.5 maybe. It was
Fine,
bad, but it wasn't that bad.
fine, I'll give it a 5. But I'm not going any higher than that. This album here is basically Brothers in Arms 2.0 right here. Obviously, my most favorite track is number 41. Um, and this actually might, uh no, it goes like this. My number one favorite song, obviously, is number 41. I really love it. Number two for me would be So Much to Say, and then, believe it or not, number three would actually be Let You Down.
For me, Tripping Billies was number one. Next was either Two Step or Too Much.
You already know what my most hated songs are: Crash Into Me and Cry Freedom. And then
Yep.
Proudest Monkey, too.
All right.
What about you?
Uh, let's see. My least favorite one. Shit. I think my least favorite one was Let You Down. And next was probably Crash Enemy and Cry Freedom.
Yep. I'm not gonna fully recommend this album here, but I'm still gonna include the link to it. Go check it out, anyways. I mean, like I said, I'm a Dave Matthews guy. I always have been, always will be, but I would not recommend this album. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning in to today's show. Oh, if you have any otherwise, first question I'm going to ask is, are you all Dave Matthews fans? And if so, are we right or wrong in what we said about Crash? Go ahead and leave a comment below, and I'll probably end up ignoring it anyways. Also, if you have any suggestions or other ideas for what we should cover here on this podcast, also leave it in the comments below. We always like to take suggestions. And while you're at it, subscribe to the Roger Radio Show, hit the bell to be notified, and hit that thumbs up, man. And while you're at it, subscribe to the Interrobang group channel as well, and follow me on all my social media. The links to everything will be in the description below, as well as all the sources we used for this podcast. Aegis, you have any final thoughts?
Got nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning in. And on behalf of all of us here at El Gallo Productions and Pussy Incorporated, as always, until next time, ta-ta for now!
Peace.